Going to show you how to calculate out your running threshold pace and how to enter this into Training Peaks to work out your training zones for the run. So first of all, if you go to Google and type in, you can see here in the box, runsmartproject.com/calculator. Go to that page. This is the website I've always used to calculate threshold pace on that kind of ad hoc basis. I do now have my own formulas and things, but obviously you don't have access to those. So if you just use this website, it's probably the best way to go about doing it. So the best thing to do then is you've got your 5K time. So if you select here 5K and put your time in, say 20, 30, whatever your 5K time was, hit calculate. And then down here, you can hardly ignore this one, but if you go to the equivalent, so these are the equivalent times that you should be able to run based on your 5K time. So if you kind of extrapolate things up, you should be able to run a 3:16 marathon, a 1:34 half, etc., etc. Now, this does rely on you being well conditioned for that, but it's a very kind of crude way of estimating what the equivalent would be for a 20:35K. Okay, so what you're looking for here is your 10K pace. So 10K 42:31 would be your 10K calculated, your kind of estimated 10K time. So 6:51 would be what the kind of threshold pace that you should use for this particular to enter into Training Peaks. All right, so 6:51. So you now go into Training Peaks and find your settings, and it may be along the side, or it might be by your name somewhere, it might be top right hand corner, but you should be able to find the little cog and go into settings. Go into zones, scroll down till you get to the run pace, speed pace, here we go. And we want to add a run one, there we go. There's a run pace. So run pace would be, can't remember what it was now, it was 6:51. So 6:51 goes in there. Calculation type, be threshold speed. Method, Joel Friel for running. Calculate. And then this is the kind of, that's the formula that we use for our zones, Joe Friel for running. Okay, so we apply those. And there we go, they're all sitting in there. So these are the zones that will pop up in your training plan to say 20 minutes in zone 3 or 10 minutes in zone 4 and all that kind of stuff. This is what you need to look at. Okay, this is what you need to look at. So save that, save and close, and that's it. All done. I can't think of anything else that needs to be done from there. What it will do is it will start to accurately track your effort level, because Training Peaks will know how long you've spent at or around threshold, and it can work out your training stress scores. We'll go through a different input on that at some point. I'm doing a workshop on it as well about what all the kind of all the numbers mean within Training Peaks. But all you need to know for now is it will start to accurately track your training and your fatigue levels. Okay, it should send you an email as well if you need to update those again in the future. But anyway, so you've programmed those in. That's it. You're all good to go. So you now have your swim zones and your run zones programmed into Training Peaks.